Okay, got a 2017 F150 XLT 5.0 Coyote. Got about 160,000 miles on it. And pretty sure it's got a leak in the oil pan. I just drove it and you can see where I was parked before, and just been back about 15 minutes and that's what we're dealing with. So pulled the inspection cover off before. Doesn't look like it's the main seal, but we'll get in there and I'll show you what we're talking about. All right, I'm underneath now. Gonna try and shimmy in, show you the chaos. Hopefully there's enough light. I might need to get a flashlight, but yeah, lots of oil. Lots of oil. So why I don't think it's the main seal is, if I can zoom in, is it coming through? It's dry up there, so you can't really see it, but I'll get that inspection cover off, which I've already taken off, and it's dry behind here. So plus it's wet up here. I park on a slope, so I mean, I know oil can wick, but I'm really thinking it's the pan seal. So I'm hoping it's the pan seal. So yeah, we're gonna get the skid plate off here. We got to disconnect this crossbar. This is a 4-wheel drive, so we're gonna have to drop the front diff and yeah, get after it and see what we're dealing with here. Get that new gasket in, and fingers crossed that takes care of my issue and it's not a main seal, and I can buy some time before I have to worry about bigger things. So, and here's the gasket I found on Amazon, Felpro. Nice little gasket. Oh, cool. It comes with these little gasket retainers, which I watched another video guy use zip ties to hold the gasket in place so it didn't spring in as he was putting the pan up. But looks like this has got little retainers, so we'll see if that works. So, yep, there's our new gasket pan, or pan gasket. Alright, so I got an aftermarket skid plate here. This is an RCI. I'm gonna not take the front part off. I'm gonna just loosen these two and this cross brace bolt and see if I can just slide this aft plate off and get access to everything there. So all right, so we're gonna zip this guy out, 4 bolts. Then we're gonna go ahead and take this guy out. We'll support the front diff with the jack, and then there is a bolt right here. I already have my sway bar removed. I don't use it, but yeah, I would say you could probably just loosen your sway bar and let it hang, and it shouldn't get in the way without having to disconnect it from the control arm. But yeah, so anyway, this bolt here, and let's see, I think it's got a flag nut. Can't tell. Yeah, it's hard to tell, but let's hope it's got a flag nut so I can just spin that guy off. So maybe I will have to take this pan off, I think, to get in through there. So yeah, that's what we'll do next, and then hopefully I can start just hopefully I can leave the steering rack in and just start zipping bolts off on the pan. I believe those are 10mm, so yeah. All right, let's see what we do. All right, I guess we got to loosen up the diff, maybe jack it up to get that out first. Okay. Get that guy. Not coming out. Let's see. There it is. Okay. All right, I got the jack under there now. Got that back bolt off. Still can't get that bolt out. Tried moving this, doesn't move very much. So now I got my 2 extensions here with I think it's a 16 to get the bolt up there. Can't really see it on camera, but it's up there and it looks crazy to get to, but we'll just jam this guy kind of up in here and just watch. And man, it's bigger than, okay, shit. Okay, all right. We got, oh, sorry, making you all sick. Got the jack under. I can't move it. This guy's still stuck, so no big deal. Now, got this extension going, 2-piece, 1/2 inch with a, oh gosh, 18. Gonna get the bolt that's way up there. You can't see it, but it's there. Off. Gonna come in through here. It seems daunting, but literally you just sort of jam it up in there. Come over here, and it's on. Bam. So grab Mr. Right Angle Impact. I don't think you need to do this if you just have socket set, totally fine. Let's see, are we going in or are we going out? Oh, we got parts falling. Oh, we got parts falling. All right. Ooh, flag nut or captive nut. That'll be fun to put back on. All right. Oh, where's that bolt go? Can I get my hand up in there? Oh yeah, I can get my hand right in there. Is it kind of stuck? Yeah. Okay. So it's literally rubbing up against the steering shaft there. It's coming out. Okay. I'm feeling tension on it, so I'm gonna jack up on this a little bit and see if that, I just put a smidge, a scotch of load on it to, oh, it feels looser. Is it gonna come out? Now I can't get the big fat hand in there. Let me switch hands here. Get the old good trusty right hand up in there. Oh, come on. Who's your daddy? Oh, watch out, falling bolts. All right, it's up there. Oh, there it is. Okay, so we are loose as a goose on the right side. So let's see if we go up. Oh yeah, look at that. Oh, she go up. Let's see. Now we're gonna get this bolt. Oh, endless travesties. Endless travesties. Oh, brother. All right. Lower you down. Roll you back. Yeah, thanks, bolt. Hang on to that for me. Come on. Everybody go up. Here we go. Come on. Don't be scared. There we go. All right. Bolt number 2. I'm just gonna lower this a scotch right there. All right. I think once I get the other side out, we'll be able to just lower this whole diff right onto this ear, because that's about as low as I'm gonna go. Maybe before I do that, maybe I need to get that crossbar out. I got a pry bar here. Let's see if we can. Let's see if we can do that. Get this down. How do I get you out? Okay, let's set this up here. Okay. This. Oh boy. Oh, there it goes. There it goes. Yes. Oh yeah. All right. Yeah. We out. Okay. All right. On to the other side. That flag bolt right up there. Okay. If you can see, I kind of barely got that on there. Doing the same extension from the front. I might need to put a wobbler on it. I don't know. We'll see what happens here. Don't really want to strip it. Okay, where am I going here? Okay, well, I got sidetracked there for about 10-15 minutes. Guy selling solar. So got the socket on. You can see it's on the upper mount there. Ended up going with the breaker bar. My impact was not cut, so let's see. We're tightening it. Are we tightening it? No, we're not. There we go. Get that flag nut off. Flag nut. Oh, jeez. Get that on there. So I do not have a wobbler. It's reaching, but so it's probably good that I don't have the impact. As you can see, the steering column's kind of not the steering column, steering rack. Is in the way. I might be setting myself up for failure here. Come on. I'm gonna set you guys down. See if I can get. Okay. All right, bolts out. You gotta watch it though. There's a flag nut that comes, that's capped over here, but then it comes flying around and it can hit this line. And if you're not watching it, if you're using an impact, it's just gonna rest up against this and the impact's gonna just sit there and go da 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 against it. So I jammed a crescent wrench up there to keep it from doing that. But yeah, just keep an eye out on that. So this guy's loose. So we're all loose there. Ow, bolt to the eye. What was that? Oh, it was the flag nut. Wait, this is something else. What's this? What did that go to? What the? Extra bolts. That's not good. Oh. Was I missing that before? I don't know. Anyway. All right. So, yeah. So now we're just going to, do that. Everything's bottomed out as far as it'll go. I'm going to get all this junk out of the way. There goes the socket out to the driveway. Sweet. All right. So, looks like we can get 10 mils up there. So we can see what the hell we're looking at here. So we got bolts we got to get there, bolts we got to get there. Thank you.
I'll roll it up to you.
Okay, just you can set it with the file. All right. Let's get the 10. And actually, first things, I have not drained the oil, so that would be a lot of fun. Okay, all right, we're back at it. So yeah, I got this off. This little thing was attached to a pin for a little tab on the pan. You can see it there. So I just used a pry bar to pop it off. I don't know, I couldn't figure out the mechanism, but I don't think it's broken. Need to get some space in between the pan and the cooling line. So I'm hoping that I can loosen that bolt back there, and that'll give me some play here. So I'm gonna do that right now. Okay, got that guy loosened. That gave me just enough, I think, to get in there with an extension. So I'm gonna start zipping these 10 millimeters off. I'm gonna take these 2 inspection bolts off, maybe. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see if I need to do that. Yeah, I can't tell if it's... Yeah, probably need to do that. Looks like this little hump's gonna interfere with pulling the pan down. Got the oil out, so that's important. And yeah, it's all dark up here, but I'll get some lights on there. But gonna work my way back here and then kind of work my way forward. So, yep. Okay. We got all these off on the right side. Let's see up there. That one. And then everything off up here. I still got to get those guys behind the axle there, but I'm kind of working my way around this way. And then up here, let me get this flashlight stuck up here. There we go, kind of, sort of. So this little guy, that little plastic gets pulled off out of the way, exposing that nut. Get focus, focus, focus. Focus. Maybe it's my eyes that are not focusing. Anyway, yeah, that one. And then there's a standoff over there. Oh, come on. Zoom in. Oh, brother. Right. Hose is in the way. Well, I can see it. Anyway, it's there. Nothing too gnarly to get to up here. You just come in between the frame and the front of the steering. You get a long extension and a wobbler. Should be able to hit all those. I'm gonna see, this is like the oil drain tray thingamabobber. I'm gonna try and just not have to take that off and see if I can get in around it with a wobbler to get those. So, yeah, I'm gonna keep working that. Might call it a night here. Still daylight out, but under here there's no light, and that kind of makes this video useless. So yeah, see if I can just get the rest of these off and maybe get the pan off and show you that, but then we'll call it a night and then reassemble tomorrow. Got the pan off. That was a little tricky. So something to note, this side bolt for the inspection port, your ratchet will kind of hit on these, so I just got it loose and then took it off my hand. There's a couple of standoffs in here for harness mounting that go in. Those are 13 millimeters. Those are a little tricky. There's one that had to get up in here. So a wobbler is your friend. I didn't pull the dipstick. I probably should have. It's okay, but you kind of got to rock the pan down and back. It gets hung up over here on like the cooling lines and this electrical harness for the starter. So kind of a pain there, but yeah, I definitely think it's not my main seal because the gasket came apart when I took it out. So there's a piece of it there, and I think it was just toast. So tomorrow morning I'll get some pictures of that. But yeah, pan's out, so reassembly in the morning. All right, next day, got the pan out. Gonna have to get this all cleaned up, get sprayed out. The gasket broke in half. So yeah, we'll pop this guy off and yeah, get to cleaning. Remove all the junk, and yeah, I'll show you an after video here. All right, so back up underneath here. Got to start to get things cleaned up. I've already stripped the RTV right here. It looked like that. So there's 4 spots where we got to do this. Here, here, and then I can't see around the tube. Right there and right there. So we'll do that, and we'll get all this cleaned off, wiped off, and yeah, get it prepped. Okay, so we're gonna get ready to RTV the corners where the front plate, cover plate mounts, and then I don't know, the aft, there's an aft plate, cover plate of some sort where the main seal is. We got to RTV those 2 spots. In the manual here it says to, let's see if I can find it. We need to do this within 5 minutes. So I think it's worried about getting too much of a skin built up. So I got to get that RTV placed and then get the pan on and snugged up in 5 minutes. Otherwise you got to repeat the process. So I'm gonna go in, we'll use the right stuff, right stuff, RTV sealant. We'll put it in those 4 corners, and then we'll use our little studs here. I think I'll put these studs in first. These came with the pan kit, and so these thread into the block, and then you're able to slide the gasket on and over, and it holds the gasket, and then it also holds the pan. And then you can start some screws, start snug it up, and then you just back these out with a flathead screwdriver and start the torque sequence. So for the torque sequence here, stage 1 is go all the way around 18 inch-pounds, and then stage 2 is everything goes to 89, and then 45-degree turn. So that'll be our torque sequence. So let's go ahead and get the we'll install these retainers, stud things, and then we'll go ahead and start marking up our corners with the RTV, and then we'll slide the pan on and yeah, get going, and the gasket and then the pan. All right, banded the studs. I put them into the block, and given how far they stick down, it just doesn't give you much maneuvering ability with the pan to get it over the studs. So gonna go with the zip tie method here, just to locate those holes, and then hope that everything kind of stays in place, and then I can just get the other bolt started. Here, we're gonna snug that up so it doesn't move at all. There we go. So now the gasket's in place. So yeah, we'll go RTV the block, and then we'll bring this guy up and in and start with our bolts. Okay, here we go. Get this away. Just drip on my head. Come on. Man, you think all the oil would have been out of this tube by now. All right, I'm gonna come up here, wipe this one more time. Nice and clean. Okay. Oh man, I did not cut that hole big enough. Okay, take 2. Bigger hole in the RTV. Oh yeah. Got that in there. Like that. That looks good. he's still stuck. Get out. Come on. A little bit of our TV is still stuck up in there. There we go. All right, a little wipe. Here we go. I feel good about that. Oh man, I got nailed right in the hand. This pipe just keeps dripping. I don't know where all this oil's coming from. Oh, look at that. Good Lord. Come on. Are you done? What is going on? Good Lord. You just keep dripping. I'm gonna just ignore you. That's, yeah, not fun. Okay. Now we'll come up here. Get a good healthy amount going here. I want no more leaks. No more leaks. A little more over here. That look good? That's a lot. That should be good. All right, let's get the light on that so we can see what we're dealing with. Oh yeah, good healthy amount on both sides. Well, I do a little more on that side. Now that I got a light on it, looking a little light. Okay. Looks good. Okay, we got a little bit on the pickup tube. Don't want our TV floating around in my engine, blocking stuff. So. All right, we're looking ready. We're looking pan ready. Okay, come on in, pan. Slide you in. Nice and gentle like. As gentle as it can be. Hung up on something. Set it there. Feel like it's in the right spot. Feels like it's ready to go up and make contact with the RTV, so just kind of there. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Get it hand tight. Hold the pan in place. Okay. Mostly in place. Okay. All right, now we'll just start going around and installing these bolts hand tight. Gonna have to snake a couple up in here. I got the standoff bolts that go, I don't know, I think the manual said like 7, position 7, 13. There's like a position call out here, but honestly I can see where the harness was that the standoff was mounted to, so I'm gonna probably just go with that. And then, because if the harness fits, then it's happy. I don't think there's a way to screw that up, but maybe I'll check the manual. I just want to get these snugged up before I run out of time. All right, I'm gonna keep going, get the rest of these in, and then come back. All right, everything's bolted up, torqued to 45 degrees. You got a backing nut holding the harness on there, snugged up. And then coming up here, got all those tight. You got to come in here to get that one with a open-ended wrench or box wrench. Can't get it with anything else. The steering rack's in the way. Yeah, all snugged up. Got our trans cooler line reattached. I did have to unbolt the front mount for the trans and starter power cable to give myself enough room to start the bolts. You can take them out easy, but getting them started, can't do it with this in the way. So you got to loosen that up, and the attachment for this on the front and the back. So yeah, we're all snugged up. Inspection covers back on, and yeah, now we're gonna do the reverse of the front diff install here. So we'll get this jacked up, crossbar installed, and get it all buttoned up, get some oil put in it. So yep,